I'm sorry people, this is part 17. I just need to change it on Twitch itself. It really does. It really does. I think it's ridiculous that she's fucking doing it. Fuck's sake. Oh, it's done it automatically, which is good. Normally I have to tell it what to do. It's the sorry about the people. It keeps going in, out, shake all the bloody about. Really piss me off. There you was, son of a gun. Son of a billy gun. Third time it's done it today, so I'm really gonna fucking scream. I had a lovely turkey wrapped in bacon roast dinner today. It was lovely.
Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you?
Have you?
What's all this about?
It's about adventure, thrills, danger, and untold fortunes.
I love a good adventure.
If you've got the drachmi and the time, I've got a once-in-a-lifetime adventure just for you.
Tell me more.
Secrecy is key, Mystius. We can't just have anyone knowing there's a fortune to be found. But first, everything has a price. Pay up, and I'll give you a tablet with everything you need to know.
Do it.
Here you go.
Excellent. Here you go. This tablet will lead you directly to untold riches.
What? Just tell me where...
The tablet reveals all.
What does that even mean?
Just look at the tablet and follow the directions, Mystius. My work here is done.
Off the east coast of Kenya, on Leokosti Island, your reward awaits.
Bastard up there. That need to whoop arse. Okay. Does that mean I assassinated someone? Let's go, okay. You want the best, you got the best. I have got a confession. I actually killed one of the ancient order people. I have not purpose by accident like that.
Job well done.
Give mine have a tap on the back on the back. I can do that later on. I'm really enjoying this. But we've quit playing silly bastards today. Okay, people, I have a question. Does anyone know what a liar is? I know plenty, so I'm not talking about people that tell porkies.
You again? Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
You are truly a great warrior. Please, take this as thanks.
I always finish what I start.
God, I'm mum, man, okay. Exploration, I do like. If I could, I'd probably backpack through like trees. I probably won't learn how to speak the language. Let's see if we've got any like. Alright. Maybe that's full. No, purple paint if we do that. No. No, got the wrong smell, sorry. Because some people have God complex and think their shit doesn't stink. Well, I got some news for you, Buster. Everyone's shit stinks.
He knows the way. We must worship him. Your insults may be strong and
What seems to be the problem?
Empedocles be praised and Mystios. I've done nothing wrong, yet these priestesses mean me harm. Please, my God is powerful and rich.
His god is a malaka, a blasphemous blood on Aphrodite's hallowed soil. This is a matter for priestesses alone.
You said rich?
Indeed. Empedocles rewards those who come to his court. These priestesses have imprisoned him in the fort. He is a god. He deserves worship.
He doesn't sound like much of a god to me.
How could you?
You can't keep a god bound. And anyone who tried would die in the attempt.
Empedocles is not that kind of god.
He is no god at all. Your words are an affront to the will of Aphrodite.
If these priestesses speak for Aphrodite, then I speak for all three slumbering heads of Cerberus.
Time to go save a god, apparently.
Do as you will, Mystios. But even you cannot be everywhere at once.
I'll be fine.
Is there anything else you need to know? Where can I find this god of yours? They have him locked in a cage in Scandia Bay with the livestock. This would be shameful for any regular god, and more so for a vegetarian god.
Vegetarian god. Sorry. That made me fucking laugh.
And when you are confronted with his gift, Empedocles' godly nature will be hard to deny. His gift? Let's just say you know it when you see it. I know all I need. Your Empedocles will be free.
Empedocles.
Don't worry for my sake. He's over there.
Bezo. I will be clearing this fucking book out completely.
There's the Murak's camp.
The bridge is there, so I'm gonna have to do a potentially detour. I'll explain why. Because we booby trap the braziers, which is what they call for backup. If I sabotage that.
I should be careful. High security here.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, really bad indigestion today, unfortunately. There it is. Malakas. A lot of them. It doesn't look very godly to me, if I'm being rather honest. Feeling one, so maybe I. Or is that a cat? Nothing. Another one. We can do that. Whack the shield out of their hand and voila. Joink. Talk them both sides of the team. Pillage. Donation. Cover. I've got one of those missions for the Spartans and the Athenians. Let's see what that other achievement was for. So a trophy. It was Xbox. Kill bollocks. Legacy of the First Blade Episode 1. Oh, okay. I didn't think it would count, but it has. thinks he's a god, but he's not a god. I mean, no. That did a hell of a lot of fucking damage. If people have played Assassin's Creed before, what's your favourite game? Malakas. Give me a bit of burglar as well. He's the guy we need to see in a minute. But my recommendation is play the OG Assassin's Creed, like the first two games. The third one was not too bad game. It's got that to dash, it could have never holded my ass. I'm not damn fast, you can. Piss off, dickhead. Emperor is coming for you, fool. You bloody dingleberry. Yeah, I've been on for like the last 4 or 5 hours. At least the last 3 hours. How are you feeling today, Miranda? 1935. It's not particularly great for. Yeah, I've been on because I had like 3 little power cuts today, so I'm about to chop it into bits. Tough shitty, tough tits to them. That's the thing I don't get. Oh yeah, he came this morning, and I don't have Carol until Monday now, which is good. So I'm sure I can. I'm sure my telly can do HDR. Gameplay. Blood effects. I don't know if my that's actually cool aesthetic. So turn that down a little bit. Yeah, he came this morning, and won't be back until Monday. Now he said he would be in the morning some days. So I've done that. So Yeah, they normally do, but because they're supposed to do 7 hours a fucking week, so thanks to wank a little civic. They're charging me 90 quid a week. And I was like, fuck's sake, I don't know how I'm gonna pay it, I really fucking don't. No, that's what me and him agreed. But he's contracted to like 7 hours. No, sorry about that, people. I feel like complete shit. We know where the guy is. He's up there, so. And his party smugglers.
Do you see, people humans? I, the great Empedocles, cannot be caged. Worship me, and I offer you an audience with the gods. Put down your blades. I offer those who follow me an audience with brothers and sisters.
We shall see, Mr. Budgie Smugglers.
So you must put down your blades. Do not stab my godly. Look upon my form, mortals. The gods my godly gifts and know the truth of my words.
But they won't do it if it's less than 5 hours, so. It's not that. I'm extremely in debt, I did tell you this, so.
No need to thank me for your rescue. Your life is thanks enough.
Me? Thank you? Here? With no audience? No, my heroic friend. The stage is not set. Our performance is missing that most vital ingredient. An audience. Meet me by my personal statue so we may continue.
I know, but if I got some money in, I'd go private with them and say, okay. Yeah. Oh, what happened there, chaps?
We worship a little differently where I'm from. We don't kill a man for what he believes. We show respect.
Respect is for the gods, not those who pretend to be them.
The world is full of strife, yes, but also love. Embrace it. Embrace me. And I will personally introduce you to all my family. The gods.
If being locked naked in a cell makes someone a god, the pantheon would be overflowing.
Maybe Empedocles is a god, maybe he's not. All I know is that he doesn't beat young men to death. I follow you proudly.
Brothers, sisters of Kythera, join me.
You think betraying Aphrodite will go unpunished?
You may not believe in my godliness, Miss Dios, but I believe there's some god in you. And that we can put to use.
Even a god won't work for free.
Of course. What else would I spend my drachmae on? Clothes?
That's hilarious.
Clothes would do you some good.
You're just scared of my true form. But there's another matter we need to discuss.
Yeah, I know.
I'll help you. How often do you get to help a god?
Of my caliber? Never. Come, my well-muscled friend. There is much to discuss. But first,
So you're not the god of getting to the point.
the likeness is terrifyingly good, don't you think?
Yes. What did you need?
Oh, God never needs help. But yes, please. I've been having trouble with my brothers and sisters.
The gods.
Family problems. When I first arrived on Kitira, I was imprisoned for my beliefs. They stole my purple robe, and inside it is a very special disc. The key to my family estate.
And you want this disc retrieved?
Of course. The disc is a key. A key that opens the door to the gods themselves. This disc must be returned to me.
You said this robe thief intercepted you at the dock. Do you know where he is now?
He and his guards patrol along Kitera's main roads, but he enjoys roughing up recent arrivals.
The gods would protect themselves with more than a locked door opened by a disc.
Oh,
Exactly.
but you should see the door, mis Dios. Something so beautiful was not crafted by mortal
No,
hands.
it's not about that. It's about the carpet of over £2,000. I have told you this.
Aye.
What are your godly brothers and sisters really like in Paducas?
As any sibling, loving, filled with strife. They once caught me eating lamb and cast me out. Though, between you and me, that lamb, worth it.
The gods wait for no one.
Patience is not one of our virtues, no. Will you help?
We will.
This disc sounds important. I'll find the man who stole it and return it to you.
I don't want people knowing my personal business. Thank you very much. Left to die. Why would I want to give? For his purple robe. No, they want They want over £300 a month. So if you've got the money, cough it up then.
To a lead tablet under the moon days past.
Are you sure you did it right?
I have said a man must die, and so he must. The bandits have taken my tablet for themselves. How can I complete my curse now?
You want me to get it from the bank?
You read me like
I'll handle this.
there is a lot riding on this.
Leave it to me.
It's not forward, it's good. Key to Olympias. Olympia, sorry. Good food, I like it. I can do both, which is a good thing. But I'll come back to that joker. No, because they're charging me for 7 hours a week, even though it's 2.5. It'll be a different company coming, but I was like, it's because the council are fucking middlemen.
Watch with vigilance here. That's it. Now to play.
How is your mum today? And everyone of yours? 1935. No, but the thing is, they might not fill the paperwork out to. Because what I need, I only need like a few hours. Or if I do that one first, then come back to that guy. Contingency. That's fucking hilarious. No, not really, but it has to be. They have to understand. Oh, okay. Here we go. Lady Witch.
Tell me it's been handled, Mistress.
It's all yours.
By Zeus, thank you. Please, take this as a reward.
All in a day's work.
Left to die. I will look into it. But I'll have to find them Monday.
Look how he strides. The confidence. If I didn't know better, I'd say there were two gods of Kidera.
I found your disc.
Praise me! Clearly I have worked through you.
Clearly. Time to meet the gods then?
I'd love to introduce you to my family. Of course, if you're ready to join me.
Well, this should be interesting.
That, my dear Mistios, I can absolutely guarantee. A moment, please, while I address my audience. Rejoice! For I, your humble god, shall introduce you to my brothers and sisters. Athena awaits you. Ares demands your audience.
That's a big promise.
You doubt me?
I don't doubt the joy you brought your followers.
Their loyalty will be rewarded, as will yours. We set sail for the Gulf of Corinth, and all the secrets she veils. Meet us there and see the truth for yourself.
And meet your siblings? You wouldn't miss it.
Sounds a bit too good to be true if you're. Purple paint, okay. Stairway to Olympus. I can, but they're not open until Monday.
Emistios? You'll be punished for what you've done. I didn't murder your son. It wasn't me. The gods have sent you to help me, haven't they? This crime will not go unpunished. Tell me what you need. Nemesis has heard my cries. What's going on? My son was murdered at the Murex warehouse. His head smashed in like an egg. It was Kithira's leader. I heard them arguing in the warehouse. Then why didn't you stop them? You lie! Go to the warehouse and find out who killed my son, Mistios. Justice must be served.
Exactly, justice.
Your son's death will not go unpunished. What evidence do you have against Kithira's leader? Your son was fooling around with the leader's daughters. All four of them. Daughters? I forbade him. Told him the leader is a fearsome and vindictive man. He was blinded by the reaches. Check the fort and you'll find the gifts they gave him. What makes you think he did it? We took him in and gave him a job. But all he's done is steal from us. My boy fired him. still, but I would never hurt someone. You hurt him when you betrayed him, Malaka.
That doesn't mean he killed him. Where is the warehouse located?
At the end of the harbor. It's a bloody mess now.
Let's go.
I'll go to the warehouse and see what I can find.
Find out who the murderer is, Mistios. I'll make sure this Malaka stays put. I'm innocent. You'll see.
Oh, excuse me.
This looks like the place.
Wouldn't I get hot in like the sun? Bloody hand.
This bracelet looks expensive. They could be gifts from the daughters, or an attempt to frame Keithy as leader.
Yeah, maybe it's a frame job.
Not much blood, and his head was bashed in. Probably a blunt weapon.
If I'm doing so.
This must be the murder weapon. It's caked in dry blood. Heavy, too. There's no way the little guy could have swung this.
The bridge was found. Calm down, Lake. Yeah, that guy doesn't seem very strong.
What did you find, Mistios?
I searched the warehouse and found a gold bracelet and a heavy stone tablet covered in blood.
See? I told you you'd find gifts from the leader's daughters. It's not proof of innocence. What's this about a stone tablet? Tablet? I don't know of any tablet. Mistios, tell me who murdered my son. This worm or Kithira's leader?
If the fourth leader is as strong as you say, only he could have lifted a tablet like the one I saw. There's no way this scrawny thief could have swung it like a weapon.
Then kill Kithira's leader. You will be paid when he ceases to draw breath. And make it a slow, painful execution.
It will be done.
Thank you, Mistios, for clearing my name.
So the leader's quite far away. Oh, is a unicorn design style.
They'll be on high alert here.
What do I mean I can't be on? Yeah, there you go. I was actually going to FaceTime you in a little bit. What I mean, aha. I should be having a little break in a little bit. Balacas. With my minotaur. He used quite much glitter actually, so. Just get something maybe. In the purple pain, purple pain, purple pain. One of my favorite songs, Purple Rain. Awesome song. People forget how great of a songwriter Prince was. I don't care. I was in there, okay. That bed seems really thin. Full phone was working. Still, I'm gonna do it. So, what? So,
Come on.
it's gonna be fine if you stop bloody stressing out. So hopefully he's not a cult member. I think it's up here.
I take it you're the harbor master?
I told you. I'll pay when I get paid.
Leonie sent me. She said you needed help.
Leonie? Wait. Who are you?
I'm just helping her out. She has some information.
Liar? I bet you want her more than you want information, don't you?
Just tell me what needs to be done.
Huh? You think you can do better than I have?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Fine. You want to prove yourself to Leonie, right? The military has been a real pain in the ass lately.
Alright.
Captured some mercenaries who are of interest to her at the fortified warehouse. She needs you to free them.
I'll see to it. But it's going to cost you.
If you make it back alive, I'll fatten your pockets with drachmi myself.
Deal. But first, I have some questions. Freeing prisoners sounds treasonous. Why would she want to do that?
In her paranoia, the High Priestess has ordered anyone suspicious to be detained. But these prisoners were mercenaries, minding their own business.
A mercenary's business is rarely their own.
Exactly.
The only ones then to help fight against her enemies.
And let me guess, the only ones she can trust are those who can be bought with drachmi.
Exactly. Of course she trusts me too.
Is the only someone special to you?
I'm her lover. And I'll be the one to help get rid of her enemies. I promise that in exchange. Why am I telling you any of this? I don't care what you think your relationship with her is. She's just using you. I'm her true love.
Right. You keep telling yourself that.
So let's
I've got enough to go on. You'd better get my drachmi ready.
Come back when you're done. If you make it out of the camp alive.
I'm going to do the rest later on. Thank you very much for watching. You've been a great audience. I have been your host, Blueboy1985. I want you to do 3 things for me. 1. Look after yourself. 2. Look after any relatives, elder relatives, or any animals you may have. And 3. Please wear a face mask. And be considerate if you can. If you can't, due to medical reasons or other reasons, that's fine. And I bid you a farewell for now. And I'll be back later on with more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you, and I hope to see you all later on. Goodbye for now.